Welcome to the 21st century. Everyone watching this video has used the internet in some form or another. Apps such as Snapchat, Instagram, and YouTube, which is where you are right now. All of them have you create an account and divulge information. Although sometimes it's harmless, emails and phone numbers and such. Other websites like the IRS or the DPS, government websites, make you submit more sensitive data. Stuff such as social security numbers, birth dates, stuff that can be used to mimic your identity. Anyway, this video is about privacy. Okay, time to go over the online basics with you rookies. As mentioned before, sites store data that is specialized to you. Anything and everything you do is stored, cataloged, and sold off. This is what everyone is getting mad about. This privacy is yours. People may protect their privacy through controlled dispersal of information. The revelation of IP addresses and similar information might become acceptable trade-offs for the convenience that users could otherwise lose, using the workarounds needed to suppress such details. Some think that there is very little done to protect less knowledgeable and desire stronger privacy laws to be put in effect. In that case, they may need to try to achieve anonymity to ensure privacy. This could be achieved using specially designed programs and softwares, but total anonymity can never really be achieved. Such softwares include VPNs, which is virtual private network. I don't know how to explain that. It's very complex, and the way I could describe it is using multiple servers to hide usable information is the best way I could put it. I'm sure there are other guides on the internet that could show you just what to use and how to use it, but that's for another time. In the clip you're about to see, Facebook Chief Executive Mark Zuckerberg on April 10th, 2018 faced a tough, tense grilling at the congressional hearing where the Joint Commerce and Judiciary Committee unleashed a litany of complaints about the company's privacy practices and its failure to fight the lack of diversity within its executive ranks.
Senator, people have a control over how their information is used in ads in the product today. So if you want to have an experience where your ads aren't targeted using all the information that we have available, you can turn off third-party information. What we've found is that
in this clip, Senator Bill Nelson of the Joint Commerce and Judiciary Committee asked Mr. Zuckerberg a question related to users' privacy and what was to be done with it. The question that he is responding to is one that users have been asking for a long time. If users would have to pay to keep their information private and not have their information used in ads, as many users have not wanted. And if Facebook was legitimately considering having users pay to keep their information off of the ads. This question stuck out to me because not once was there a mention of the users being able to keep their data private at all. It's a question of whether it's going to be used or not, which is a big concern all over the internet. No one wants to be tracked, cataloged, marketed to anybody. And what Facebook is doing is ignoring the problem entirely by taking it and using it. And we want a controlled release of information. This is what violates privacy. It's not internet privacy like total anonymity that everyone is after. We're after controlled dispersals of information because not everyone wants this service. Although sometimes it's okay to have this. An example of this would be the incident in San Bernardino, California, where two possible terrorist groups, I won't call them full terrorists because I don't know the full story, they had iPhones and the government wanted into the storage, wanted access to those phones, and Apple would not let them. Although this is a extreme case, it trickles down to smaller cases. And I know we're not terrorists, we're not drug dealers, but it still boils down to, I don't want to be a serial number. I don't want to be tracked, cataloged, as mentioned before. So go out there and take a look at all of the privacy laws set up by your local city, and then move up to the state, and then to the nation, and then we can look worldwide, because every place has different privacy laws that pertain to their specific problems that they are addressing. Hopefully you learned something from this video. I encourage everyone to go and learn a little bit about computing. Learn what data is used for, how it's used, where it's used. You can tell this by reading the user agreement. And I know I don't read those, neither do you. Just be honest with yourselves. But it helps in the long run when it deals with user privacy and why companies are so bent on taking it and selling ads to you and using the microphone. Did this far, congratulations. You suffered through my horrendous editing skills and my poorly produced video. Anyway, thank you so much for watching.